You gave an opinion earlier that you believe that the live rounds were hand loads.
Yes,
you recall
I do.
that?
Yes.
And I just want to be clear, you're giving that opinion just from looking at photographs, not from going to the evidence room, taking the evidence, handling it in the way that Mr. Haig did.
Yes.
All
and,
right.
And for Mr. Haig's testimony as well.
Okay.
Let's talk a little bit more about what we're seeing here. I want to bring in criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor Brian Watkins. All right, so during this cross, I was sitting here listening to Brian, and I'm hearing objection, objection. We both were like, two parents, objection, you know. Lots wrong with that, huh? Your thoughts?
Yeah, you know, I don't know why the defense wasn't objecting. You know, what he heard another witness say is technically irrelevant. She's trying to just reinforce prior testimony. You know, it's not even a question. My expert testified to this, didn't he? Like, what's the relevance of this expert saying, yeah, I think your expert did? He's trying to explain himself, and she's cutting him off and not allowing him to explain himself. Jurors don't like that. Jurors want to hear the explanation. They don't want to just hear the prosecution talk. They want to hear from the witness and what he has to say about it and why, if he agrees with her or wants to refute what she's saying. And that's what the jury wants to hear from an expert. He's not a hostile witness. He's technically supposed to be unbiased. Yes, he's hired by one side, but he's an expert. He's laying his opinions about the issue, the guns, the bullets. Those are facts. The bullet works like this. The primer works like this. The casing works like this. These are facts that can't be construed to one side or another. And so the jury wants to hear that, and her basically not letting him explain himself, I think, is a problem. She's not really asking good leading questions.
Right.
And so the answers are kind of just out there. There's like, oh, did you hear my expert say this? Well, I did hear him say that. But so?
Right.
You know, do you agree with your expert? Is my expert right? Is my expert wrong? Why do you disagree with him? What is right? I mean, the fact that he heard an expert testify to something, okay.
What kind of question's that?
Yeah, I did hear your expert say that.
Right. And I don't agree with it.
Right. No
Bad
facts.
question.
No
Bad
facts are brought
question.
out. Yeah, jury, tell me something. The jury wants to know facts. Hey, what's up? How do these bullets work? What's the difference between a dummy bullet and a round rod? Explain to me.
Right.
Don't just tell me what I heard the expert testify too. Come on.
Right.
It's irrelevant what he heard.
Yes.
Tell us about the bullets. If you don't have to, you know, question him and cross-examine him regarding the bullets, it's like you're not bringing any information to the jury.
No. And I feel like there were a lot of missed opportunities, right? Because the prosecution is saying that she was on drugs. They're accusing her of using drugs. They're saying she had cocaine on the set, that she passed it off. That's one of the tampering charges they brought against her. So say, you know, is it ever a good idea, sir, to use illegal substances when you're operating? Well, of course he's going to give you a no. Like a softball question like that, you make your point, you get the expert agreeing with you. I mean, she could have asked things like that about checking and double checking in front of people. He would have to agree, you know, not pointing at anything you don't intend to shoot. Sure, but I think that snarky attitude and the bad form of the questions just made it kind of go over like a lead balloon. Brian Watkins, I'm so glad you're here. Stand by, please. We're going to hit a break. We're being told that Hannah Gutierrez just walked into the courtroom. There she is. We are getting ready for what will be the final day of testimony in this case. The defense has a witness they're going to call this morning before we're hearing that they're going to arrest. So that should be happening soon. And in Tennessee, things are also starting up in the mother-daughter murder trial with this lady, defendant Robin Howington. She's accused of the felony murder of her beautiful daughter, Destiny Oliver. We'll be right back after this.
What's your place of employment?
Here.
Here? What's the name of the...
Rust.
Is it like a video production or?
Yeah, it's Rust Productions LLC.
Yeah.